Hello, welcome. Today I'm going to work on this STX MC34 rear derailleur. I've already got the MC32 as a rebuild and the MC38. I might as well keep going on the collection. So let's get started. So I'm going to see how quick I can roughly do this rebuild. So let's remove all the small parts, the barrel adjuster, and the anchor bolt. Let's take off these jockey wheels with a number 3 Allen key. Oh, it's stuck. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove a tiny little bolt in here to be able to take off the bolt from the bottom knuckle. I think this is number 2, I can't remember. It's not going in perfectly, there's some dirt. We're going to get there. Yeah, it's in. There you go. You hear that special crack, you know you've just removed that tiny little bolt from its corroded surface. We got it. Right, well now we can release the tension on that spring and pop it out. So you're going to have there's a bit of grease still left. So you're going to have the spring, seems set fairly symmetrical. It was on the right side. We're going to remove that this screw right here. It's going to give us easier access later on. That's off. Let's take off that clip. We need to turn this around as there's a there's ridges that's stopping it from going any other side other than this way. So pop that off. Okay, so the part went flying off there suddenly. So hold this down, I guess. I didn't even think the spring was going to be so hard on here. So anyway, take off that part. There is a seal here, it's stuck on there, I've got it. So the spring seems again symmetrical, I don't think, let me check. No, there's nothing there. I'm going to just pop that back on so I don't lose it for now. And finally the hanger bolt. And there's a seal, and there's the seal. Yeah, so if you just put something in the way, well this bolt just got caught, but like if you put that in the way, you're going to have a lot of nice bit of room here to unlatch that spring. I think we're going to go for it, why not? Let's take the spring off on this one. Okay, I've unlatched it and that's good now, so there's no more tension on that, and it'll be easier to put the that small part back in. Give me a bit more room to clean as well. So now I'm going to give everything here a little bit of a clean. This is all going to go on sale anyway because I've got the whole kind of like all the group to go with it. So I'll see you in the next step. Everything's now been more or less cleaned. I just quickly cleaned the main body and wiped all the old grease that was present on the parts. The annoying owner, or the previous owner before, had used some probably lawnmower oil on the jockey wheels, and it has that disgusting smell and it becomes all sticky as well. I really hate that when people do that. So now we're gonna re-grease and then do the rebuild. So we're gonna just re-grease the pivoting parts. Okay, that's done. Okay, so we're now going to put the spring and the pivot into the bottom knuckle. We're going to put the spring back on first. There's one part that's slightly smaller on one end of the spring, just slightly. That part will be going on the top, and the larger size will be going at the bottom, so we're going to put that into the bottom. There's two seals for this derailleur. One's just a slightly bigger in width, and that will be going here. Now we're going to put back the back jockey wheel cage. There's two holes, a left and a right. The left side is going to give it slightly more tension and the right a little bit less. I'm going to put it on the right. I believe that's how I took it off. So it's going to go into the hole, and once you've got that into the hole, we're going to turn this anti-clockwise, giving it tension and pushing down where there's that stopper, and hold that for a second. We're now going to take the bolt that runs through here holding the pivot, push it back through, and now we're going to screw that back in nice and tight, and you can let go. So we removed the spring on the interior. That's quite hard to capture on video, but I'm going to use a flat-headed screwdriver to catch the other end of the spring and then put it over the pivot that runs through this back cage part right here, the plate. Okay, managed to get it. The easiest way is to get something thin and from behind kind of catch the hook and then gently lift it up to go over the pivot that's here. I'm going to put that bolt for the derailleur cable that goes through here on in. Alright, so for the top knuckle, we're going to, this part, we're going to put the spring in here, put the seal back on, we're going to put this part back on top, so the other end of the spring goes through that hole. Let's put the hanger bolt through. And then we're going to take the number 2.5 Allen key wrench. We're going to slot that through the hole here. And using our hand as for leverage, we're going to turn the spring and push down until it gets over that stopper part. Hold down with your finger. Take the clip and put it underneath the ridge where there's on the hanger bolt. Take a plier, let's screw this back in. The limit screws. I'm going to screw this one really down because it moves moves this out the way, widening it towards the left, and then we can have some space to put this part on. Also gives you more space to put the bolt going through here. I forgot about doing that. You can do that when you're removing it, I guess, as well. I'll think of that for next time. Right, concluded. So I hope this helped you to service your STX MC34 rear derailleur. Thank you for listening, and until next time, peace out.